Okay, folks, I made a mistake. I was up on the wrong channel. Anyway, now there we are. I'm live on the right channel. Let me do a refresh. And not seeing it yet. There it is. So, okay. Give people a chance to join. I'm first on my own stream. Anyway, so yeah, I was up live. I was really proud of myself, and then I realized, ooh, I'm on the Love UAV channel. Camera, welcome. Rick Halber, Pepito, Levi Olive, welcome. And you are now a moderator. You should have a blue wrench. Yeah, good morning, folks, or afternoon in Australia, or wherever you are. Good, fill in the blank. So, nice day. I think we may have stolen Rodney Bell's sky. We may have a little bit delayed sunrise, but it looks like we should have a sunrise for sure. The contrail across there tells me that we have clear view up, so that's good. That's good. So how is everybody today? Tucson, Arizona. Well, welcome from Tucson, Levi. You're visiting Peachtree City, Georgia. Actually, I guess I'm in Fayetteville, Georgia right now. If I move the craft backward about, quarter mile, you'd be in Peachtree City. So I am recording this. Looks like it could be an interesting view today. Hope everybody is doing well. Peter Carroll. We have more than one Aussie in the stream now, so don't feel alone, Pepito. Yeah, those birds, they're spectacular. We have a little, I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it's tiny. And it will grace us with a visit and land on my tomato cages here and just sing all, I don't know, for about 15 minutes, seems like each evening. Just amazing. Just amazing. Sounded like one of them got stuck, though. Just stepping outside. Tired of being confined to the garage. Here we go. So I got everything moved out to the driveway. Not that that's that far of a walk. So we're sitting at, for those who missed it, 310 feet. The wind rushing through the cactus needles. It's probably true and not something to laugh at, but it sounds funny to me, so sorry, Levi. Yeah, isn't it pretty? I'm hoping for, well, we already have some nice color, so, and I think I'm spot on with my direction. Should be, according to my map here. But I went live at first, on the wrong channel, guys, so I was a little bit later than I expected to be. Hey, Drone Bum, welcome. Thanks for joining. Rodney, did you just now join? I guess you did. Thank you for joining. Welcome. We were just discussing these birds. And how they sound wonderful. Chris Hope, welcome. Olive. Olive? Did I miss an olive? Maybe I need to go to live chat. Let's go to live chat. Okay. Well, first off, before I go... Oh, Levi Olive. Okay, I got it. Okay. Good morning, everyone. So I was trying to think what I should do for special entertainment. And I think I'm going to give you a treat by not singing. No, I couldn't do that. Just trying to decide which one. My throat, my voice is, well, I shouldn't say my voice is, I feel so much better, there we go, than I have been for, wow, several weeks. So much better. What time it is? It is 6:27 in Atlanta. Oh, Enrique. Enrique, you are now a moderator. You have a blue wrench. I guess it's Enrique, is that right? Am I saying that correctly? We'll go with, she kept on getting weaker as day dragged into day. Doctors gave no hope for her, she seemed to fade away. My hours were filled with constant dread. Time became a knife that slowly and relentlessly cut the cord of life. There was a teacher in the region, and some of us had heard that he'd healed a paralytic by the power of just his word. So with hope again rekindled, I went at once to see if I could find a man named Jesus from a town in Galilee. I began to search the city, and soon I saw the crowds. They were pressing in to touch him, and they called his name out loud. So with the strength of desperation, I pushed them all aside. I threw myself before him, and from my knees I cried, Lord, come and heal my daughter. Even now she's close to death. Her fever's uncontrollable. She fights for every breath. But God's given you the power. Life is yours to give. If you'll just lay your hands on her, I know that she will live. She will live. She will live. Well, he'd just begun to go with me when a face I saw with fear came toward me with the news I knew I didn't want to hear. And although I tried to steel myself, I trembled when he said, why bother the teacher anymore? Your little girl is dead. Then Jesus touched my shoulder, and he told me not to grieve. The trembling stopped when he looked at me and said, only believe. Then he sent the crowds away, except his closest men, and they followed right behind us as we started off again. And we were still a long way down the road when I heard the sounds and cries of the mourners and musicians as they strove to dramatize my grief they had no business with beneath their something eyes. Sorry, folks. My wife just sat there silently and stared through empty eyes. Then Jesus took the disciples who were with us on the way. He led them and my wife and me to where our daughter lay. He took her by the hand. He told her, child, arise. And the words were barely spoken when she opened up her eyes. She rose and walked across the room and stood there at our sides. My wife knelt down and held her close, and at last she really cried. Then Jesus asked us both to see our daughter had some food. But as to how her life was saved, not to speak a word, not to speak a word. I got tongue-tied, yes, financial, but I gotta tell somebody. 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 Gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody what Jesus did for me. You know, he gave me life when my hope was dead. When there was grief, he brought joy instead. I gotta tell somebody what Jesus did for me. That's enough. Anyway. Oh no. That was 15%, folks. And we haven't seen the sun. 6:31. We have 4 minutes to the sunrise. I did not plan this well. I think maybe that battery was not 100%. What we're going to do is bring it down. And yeah, we'll bring it down and we will switch the battery out. Golly jeepers. Why am I not seeing trees? Oh, there they are. It seemed like nothing was changing. Okay, so I'm gonna let it sit right here. We'll point it down somewhat so you see. All right, that's my makeshift garden, folks. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a battery. It'll take me one moment. I am sorry about that noise. Okay, let me land it. Let me land it so you don't have to listen to that noise. And then I'll go get a battery.
Landing.
I'll take you with me because I'm wearing earbuds. And we'll just swap this out.
Critically low battery.
Anyway, all right, so I have a battery in my hand. Like my slippers. All right, so battery off.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, hopefully we are still streaming. This says that we are. Once I get the craft
Take
into
off.
the air,
The home point has
I'll
been
take a quick gander.
updated. Please check it on the map.
and we'll see. Sorry about that, folks. I did not expect to run out of battery before the sunrise. We are at 150, 60, 200. 300. Letting go of the stick, and we are at 319. 319 feet. So, all right. Now let's see if it was off or not. Actually make an adjustment here and hit. Well, I've already hit record. Hey, folks. All right. So I'm just gonna pump the sound up a little bit, make sure that. 319 feet. So. Yep. We did. We survived that thing, which is great. So, all right, let's see what's in the chat. And who, by the way? Oh, so Enrique, you're in Spain. So if you're in Spain, I said that correctly. Okay, good. Oh, Levi, if I had known that, I would have shut my mouth. Okay. I didn't mean to preach, Fly Natural. It's just celebrating Jesus. There's a big difference. So, yeah, those beeps. I am sorry about that. I should have landed the thing when I should have landed it right down. Anyway, welcome everyone. Happy Lux. I have seen you before. I don't recall where, but you are now a moderator, Happy Lux. I think I've seen you around, place to place. Anyway, thank you for joining my live stream. I appreciate it. And Jim, I don't think I said hello to you yet, so hello to you yet. Yeah, the birds. One of the features of Georgia, actually, in my opinion. Oh, there's the sun. Looks like it's hiding behind some clouds, but we have... Hey, Fly Natural, did you answer? I saw someone ask you. Yeah, Rick Halber asked you what time. So what time, sir? Ooh, BMW M8. I haven't even seen one. Sounds fascinating. It's storming here. I just heard thunder 15 minutes ago. I don't know. Go look real quick. Okay, so let me know. I don't want to step on your time, especially since your time is somewhat rare given your storms over there in Monticello, Arkansas. I guess you say Monticello, right? Well, thank you for saying that, Levi. I appreciate it. I don't always sing on my live streams, but it's something I like to do. Ooh, sorry about that, folks. It's something I like to do. We almost had a return to home here because I had my thumb where it shouldn't have been. Anyway, there's the sun, yes. Looking pretty. Looking like a pinpoint. I did a sunrise live stream. It was not a Sunday. And I don't know if it was on this channel. But anyway, not long ago. And the sun was no bigger than that, even after it was way up in the sky. We may get that again today because it's going to be, what is that? It's going to be 3 degrees or 5, maybe up in the sky before it's beyond those clouds. All right, Mr. Roosevelt, Mr. President, let us know what time you would like to spread your tiny wings, and we'll just accommodate you, whatever that is. Yes, Jim, I meant to ask you that. Is Lori okay? She blood sugar 300. That is not a good number. 6:02 my time. I'll give it a try. Okay, so it's currently 5:38 your time. So you're gonna go up. You got a Mavic Air. You're gonna go up about. I guess 5:45, 5:50 in there. That would give you only 12 minutes. Anyway, if that's the case, I need to start coming down here pretty shortly. So just let me know. Thank you, Mr. Halber. Not fishing for compliments, by the way. I am just insecure about my singing. I truly am. Have always been. And yet I do it, right? So I guess I'm just trying to overcome something. There we go. Anyway, enough on that. So, yeah, we got a sunrise. This is something that you don't see on Sunday mornings from me very often for some reason. We have, this is like the, I don't remember the number. I think maybe the 7th sunniest city in the United States. Number 7, after a few in Florida and California. Anyway, and yet, on Sundays, I expect for more like number 200 for some reason. But that is not a complaint. It's just the way things have worked out. I've not been able to provide sunrises for you very often, and I gave you a tiny, tiny one today. So there you go. Whatever. At least I gave you one. I didn't give it. I have time. Okay. Well, just let me know, because there's some setup involved. I realize that. So 284, well, that's a huge improvement still. Wow. Okay, see you, Enrique. You take care. Tropic UAV, good Sunday morning. Tropic UAV, you have a blue wrench. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's my pleasure to do this, Levi. It truly is a pleasure to do this. So. The songs I like are the ones that you're hearing now. I could never compete with that. But thank you, Rick. All right, so let's see. It's just making that hole that's about halfway between the top of the clouds and the bottom of at the top of the horizon. So yeah, it's just crossing that border. We can just see the edge of it. So that is 7 minutes into the sunrise. I would say that in about 5 minutes it should top that. Rough figures. And I have 66% battery. So fly natural, it is completely up to you. You let me know what you would like me to do. No pressure. And I will do that. Hear the geese? Oh, they're way far off. Oh well. Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust my estimation because when I thought it was crossing there, it wasn't yet. So another 7 to 10 maybe. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks. Makes my Sunday morning special. And by the way, I'm going to turn my sensors off so that when I come down, and I will remember to turn them back on. But when I come down, I can point it at the house here and not worry about breaking anybody's eardrums. 10 minutes is probably more than I could do, so that's perfect. Thanks, Fly Natural. I appreciate it. That's a presidential kind of thing to do. So I did a live stream yesterday from an unusual location. It was actually the Peachtree City Water Treatment Plant, which I called Peachtree City Water Works. I think that's what I called it. Whatever. Anyway, close enough, perhaps. But my signal was poor there, and so my something like 18-minute flight, I think, ended up being a flight of a live stream of less than a minute and another live stream of about 7 minutes, I think. Anyway, jumping from place to place, probably not worth seeing, but this place is spectacular, so I may just make a video out of it. We'll see. You're trying to set up, Mr. Natural? Okay. Well, there you go. That's a pretty nice view of the sun there, and it seems like it's getting bigger, which is unusual for a sunrise, but that's because it was hiding behind clouds before. And although it still is, it looks like a bigger opening. Chris, Drone Life RC, welcome, sir. Thank you for joining. Chris is also in, or maybe Chris is actually in South Carolina. He's right there on that border. So you are in Georgia, is that right, Chris? I think so. Drone Life RC. Yeah, the sun looks great, doesn't it? I'm recording. 12 minutes, 28 seconds recording. Yep, I was thinking that yeah, you're over there near the Guidestones of Georgia, I think. Yeah. Anyway, and I don't remember where those are. Athens? Maybe they're in Athens. I think we talked about that. Chris's are supposed to live in Athens. Yes. So we may get to see the sun peek over the tops of those clouds and finally dominate the sky, which it does so well. Silvertop, welcome, sir. I did not see you sneak in here. Welcome to my live stream. Nice to see you, sir. Silvertop is also in Georgia, so I'll tell you what, we're starting to dominate here. we need more people from other states, countries, and stuff. I think we have a couple of Aussies on. We did. Pepito was here, as well as Peter Carroll, I believe. And there may be other Aussies that I don't identify as such. Levi is from Spain. Nope, that's not right. Enrique is from Spain. Levi is from Tucson, Arizona, I believe, if I got that right. Happy Lux, I don't know where you are. Lux means light. Seminole Sneaky. I think Seminole is the place where you are, and Sneaky is a reference to me. Love my drones. Welcome, sir. I don't know how you don't have a wrench until now, but you do now. All right, so we're at 43% battery. The sun has, I believe, officially overcome the clouds, I think. So, too slow, Arizona. Okay. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you making me a part of your Sunday. That's grand. Thank you. Sun is just giving us a treat, I think, this morning. It's not that huge thing that we often see, but it's gone through some unusual shapes and sizes. You know what? I'm flying the zoom, folks. Why don't I take advantage of that? That's something I don't consider doing very often. Let's just bring the camera down like that as we zoom in like that and take a good look at that sun. What do you think? That's better, huh? Yeah, I don't take advantage of the zoom like I should from time to time, but that is just, to me, a spectacular snapshot. LMD, back from the sky. Why do you not have back from the sky? You're in Europe somewhere, right? I'm sorry that I don't remember. I think you are in Ireland, maybe. I could be completely. You could be my next door neighbor. I apologize either way. Oops, I'm zooming out. How is that happening? Oh, sorry, folks. I had put the remote control down just for a moment, and the thumb wheel was touching something. Oh, and Camero is from Japan. Back from the skies from Queens. I do apologize. So now the New Yorkers are bunching up on us. They're coming in droves. So we're at 33% battery. My warning is set to, let's see here, currently set to 15%. We'll let it stay there. Because it's straight up from me According to this, it is 1.8 feet horizontally away from me and 319 feet up. Sort of neighbors with drone bum. That's right, everything being relative, you are certainly a lot closer proximity than I. 31% battery. I don't want to make you guys suffer through a bunch of beeping, so 30%. I'm going to bring this down at 25. And anyway, we're starting to step on Fly Natural's time. So 2 minutes. All right, we're bringing it down. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. And yeah, I have the sensors turned off so that we can say our proper goodbyes when the time comes. I'm just pointing kind of in the direction of where it needs to be. And Roosevelt, I apologize. I know I'm stepping on your time. We'll make this quick. We'll make this quick as possible. All right, so there it is. Folks, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. You had choices, I know, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.